Today is Tuesday, October 18th, 2011. I'm sad. I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm frustrated. And it's 8:12 a.m. Yesterday, Monday, I quit a pretty damn good job that I had. A job where I was a supervisor making pretty good pay for today's economy. I was making about $13 an hour. Pretty sweet job. I mean, not a whole lot to complain about. I quit the job because, one, I did it because my wife asked me. I did it because I think it was time to be done. And I did it because I wanted to keep peace in my house. But I'm realizing that in today's economy, with my criminal record, and the way shit is just going right now, that maybe that wasn't such a smart move. So now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, okay, with no car, how am I going to get a job? How can I get a job? Because I need some money because of my wife. Me and her are drifting apart, I fear. We can't seem to get on the same page. Right now, I'm all about, I feel like, hey, we got a roof over our head. We got a car between the two of us. We've got, right now we had two jobs, husband and wife both working. Now there's only, one of us working for the moment. I'll be working as soon as I find me another job, It's hard, man, out here, man. It's hard when, like, your own people, your own family and friends, man, is not willing to work with you to build anything worthwhile. It's hard. I did 13 years in prison. And, I don't know, man. I feel like this shit should be a little bit easier. And it's not. Basically, man, my wife and I are always beefing, like constantly beefing. We're newlyweds and we're always going at it. And my thing is, I feel like now that we're married, hey, let's focus our attention on, being financially stable. So me, I'm more of the entrepreneur out of the two of us. I do a lot of reading. I like to read, or at least I have done a lot of reading, and I like to read. I'm more creative type, and I spent 13 years in prison studying business and entrepreneurship and leadership and a little psychology and a few other subjects. For 13 years, I studied those things, man, like diligently. Sometimes I get frustrated with people lately, especially my wife, because it's like, I don't know, she doesn't listen to me. And I feel like that she doesn't respect her husband, me. She doesn't listen to me. My wife can be a bit of a hard rock, a bit of a tomboy at times, and sometimes I think she can take me. I think she thinks she can take me. I don't know, man. Shit is so hard. Shit is difficult. And right now, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. Don't know which direction to go in. I do know that I just like fucked up by quitting my job and in this economy. But I didn't know what else to do about that. So why did I quit my job? Well, basically at my job, I'm Mr. Popular, and there are a lot of girls there who like me. Recently married, I'm a newlywed. Um, and the burden of my job got too much for me to carry, so I set it down. Basically, there's this girl, one girl in particular, I guess she's going around telling people that we've slept together or that we are sleeping together, and we're not. And I don't know why, she's going around telling people that. The situation wasn't even anything close to that. So I don't know why she's going around telling people that shit. She's running her mouth thinking that it's cool or something, but it's causing a war in my home. And I guess, I opened the door for that to happen. I went out. And walked and talked with this particular girl. And I ain't gonna lie, for real, it's like I was trying hit for a minute. You know what I mean? I was like, man, damn, all of this. My wife's stressing me out. And I'm thinking, man, I got all these girls, man, vying for my attention. And my wife lately, man, I love her dearly. Dayana, if you ever see this, I love you dearly. I love you so, so much. And right now, it's like 95% of the stress in my life is coming from my wife, because, in my opinion, because we're not on the same page. I'm trying to go in one direction, and she's so worried about he say, she say, and protecting her feelings, and we all have our issues in our baggage, and some of her baggage is preventing us from going together forward the way that I think that we should be going. In a nutshell, I'm ready to sit down and be planning, how we can save up a couple of $100,000. I mean, we don't have $100,000. $100,000 would be so nice. It's not something we have. We're broke. I mean, straight up, we're broke. Here I am, our mattress is on the floor. We're paying rent every month. Basically living paycheck to paycheck, man, and I'm trying to make it. And I feel like she's not helping me. As a matter of fact, I feel like some days and in some ways, I feel like she's bringing me down. I was talking to my brother last night, and he said that she's bringing you down. And it hurts because I don't want that for us. I don't want that for me, and I don't want that for her. But sometimes I feel like she's bringing me down. And not to say it's hard. You can fight or argue about whose fault is what all day, but at the end of the day, when you just look at the facts, you look at the reality. At the end of the day, and you have to move on from there. You know what I'm saying? From whatever the reality is. And right now, my reality is that I'm out of work. I just had a great job, making $13 an hour, which for me is excellent. I had a really good job. Got the raise and the promotion, and now it's gone. So, and I mean, pretty much I quit for her. And I quit to save face because I was tired of being embarrassed at my job on account of her and I arguing while I was at work. And a lot of other shit, man. Just girls and girl shit. And I can look you here now and say, hey, I didn't cheat. I didn't have sex outside of my marriage. I didn't, I didn't. I wanted to. I could have. But then we both thought better of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And left it like that. And of course now my wife, cheating is cheating is cheating, and I'm an adulterer and all of this old bullshit. And for real, all I want to do is be a millionaire. All I want to do is stack a little bit of money and enjoy the rest of my life. And it's like, I don't know what to do to get her to understand and help me do that. Help us do that. And it's frustrating as fuck. So, with that said, man, yeah. I try to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do from here on out. I don't know. I really don't know. The cookie's crumbling. And we all gotta eat, man. So, whatever the fuck that means, man. I don't know, man. We'll see, man.